I'm not even looking at my scoreboard. That's what I'm not doing. And here's the 1-1 pitch. And here is a fly ball to left field. And it is gone by! And the Mariners are going to win! They have won the game! J.P. Crawford has hit a 2-run double! And the ball game is over! And the Mariners have survived! Oh, how have I not collapsed into a heart attack yet? J.P. Crawford with a 2-run double.
Yep, how did I not end up getting a heart attack on that one? Anyways, the Mariners squeaked out a victory against the Texas Rangers 3-2, and what an unbelievable walk-off hit that was by J.P. Crawford, as if the Mariners, they were down to their last mercies. Could have been the season, possibly. But the Mariners lived to see another day. And before I get into this video, please hit that subscribe button, as I do like to see this channel keep going and going and going. At 777, let's make it 780 by the end of this video. And excuse me, I kind of lost my voice because of that J.P. Crawford walk-off. But here's what happened. So it was the first 2 innings. It was very quiet. You had Logan Gilbert pitching extremely well. And here's how he pitched today. He pitched 5 strikeouts, only 2 earned runs, unfortunately. Gave up only 3 hits. He only gave up really 1 hit. 2 of those were home runs, so just unlucky. Rangers did score in the 3rd inning. Also in the 4th inning, they were both home runs. So unfortunately, yeah, the home run happened. And I wonder who those home run guys were. It was Taveras and Garcia. They hit those home runs. But then Julio Rodriguez, he kind of, redeemed himself, because he's been having a very difficult week where he got completely just destroyed by Houston, including yesterday with that whole controversy with Hector Neris. And then Julio Rodriguez redeemed himself with a home run. And then it was just an awful standstill throughout pretty much the entire game after that. Inning 5, 6, 7, 8, no runs were scored. And somewhere in the middle of the game, I had a little heart attack moment where Isaiah Campbell walked a guy, but he did kind of get himself out of it, where he did pitch in the 7th inning. But I thought it was appropriate to put in Gabe Spire, which he pitched very well, but then somehow he was not even allowed to finish the inning because of matchups by putting in Andres Munoz, which I didn't really agree with that decision. But thankfully, Munoz got out of that inning real quick. And then real quickly, and before I even get into that, we had some boneheaded base running by Jose Caballero, where there was a single to left field, and Caballero was going for 3rd base, which he really didn't have to because he was already in scoring position. He was just trying to be aggressive. But at that time, he was in that position where he would easily get thrown out. So I did not like that idea. But going into the 9th inning, what happened was the Mariners loaded the bases. And I was getting nervous because when it comes to the bases loaded with no outs, Mariners are batting less than 300. Not a good batting average to have with the bases loaded, exactly. You want to do a lot better than that. So Ty France loaded the bases. And this was thanks to Chapman, who was known to be the choker of the Yankees, which is why they got rid of him. And it seemed like he was doing it again. And as soon as he loaded the bases, Bruce Bochy was like, no. I am not going to let this happen. I am not going to let you help Houston win again. So Mike Ford would pinch hit for the relief pitcher. He pathetically popped up into center field. Not even barely reached center field, so he didn't really have a chance to even do anything. Then Josh Rojas was up to bat. He was just looking completely outmatched. Then he hit a pop-up to Josh Young. He caught it barely. And I was thinking maybe Cal Raleigh could have ran on that one based on the angle where Josh Young caught it, but it didn't happen. And then J.P. Crawford was up to bat, and he's been struggling in the month of September. Just not been doing really well. But fortunately, he was fighting off the counts, and eventually he hit that amazing walk-off double, scoring in the 2 runners, scoring in Cal Raleigh, scoring in Dylan Moore. And thankfully, the Mariners won that game. And the Mariners are, they are still alive, at least for the time being. But the Mariners cannot celebrate any much longer, as the Mariners, they still got work to do tomorrow. And tomorrow, who do we got tomorrow? I'm going to take a look at this. The probable pitchers, they still haven't really said who's going to pitch, but I would think, based on Logan Gilbert pitching, I think it's going to be Brian Wu pitching, but maybe they'll make some adjustments. Maybe they'll push Luis Castillo, but who knows? Not sure at the moment. So we'll have to find out. Hopefully, and I would think Texas, maybe they'll push a lefty so Scott Service can self-sabotage that lineup. But thanks to that win, Mariners, they are 3 games back from the division. So the division's unfortunately out of reach because of that tiebreaker loss with the Texas Rangers, no matter what the Mariners do. So unfortunately, the division is out of the priority. But the Mariners are just 1 game back from the wild card, from the Houston Astros. They're just 2 games back from Toronto. So maybe if Toronto somehow miraculously drops their 2 games or 3, Mariners can catch up to them. But as of now, Mariners have to win out. There's no room for comfort. Unfortunately, Mariners have at least to thank the Diamondbacks, who are motivated to try to get a wild card spot to keep it because they recently lost. So the Diamondbacks will have an opportunity to try to make the playoffs with Paul Sewald, but they'll have to go through Houston. So hopefully not only the Mariners take care of business, but the Diamondbacks will take care of business as well. And maybe if we're lucky, maybe Tampa. No, Tampa's a lost cause because Tampa's on the road against Toronto. I think that's where they're going to load manage their players. So they're going to give their players some rest, maybe let some other bench players play. So I don't expect Tampa to help out Toronto. So it's really going to come down to the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. And hopefully the Seattle Mariners can find a way to win out against the Texas Rangers, preferably, because in order for the Mariners to make the playoffs, they have to win 2 more games and depend on the Astros to lose 2. Or if they sweep the series, Mariners can make the playoffs with sweeping the series and the Astros losing 1 game. So hopefully the Mariners can take care of business, and hopefully they can just keep this going. Hopefully this will be like their confidence booster, but I don't know. But those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching my live show stream earlier with the J Trident. And thank you for watching this game. Thank you for watching this show. And do me one more favor. Hit that subscribe button to help grow this channel. And once again, thanks for watching.